Okay, so I thought I'd go ahead and do a little different video. I remember back in the days, a couple of years ago, I did something similar. I thought I'd go ahead and do a comparison video in between the different camcorder sources that I have right now. That's not including my iPhone, but it's including my camcorders. With that meaning, no DSLRs, nothing like that, just camcorders, traditional camcorders. So I'm in my garage now, and this is actually where I'm going to do this test because it's no directly sunlight, even though it's very sunny outside. And I thought I'd go ahead and put up a tripod on the concrete floor here in my garage, and I'm going to have it in exactly the same spot. I'm going to stand a little bit further in the garage here on exactly the same spot, just to see the differences in between them all. It's going to be zoomed out as far as possible, so there will be exactly the same settings. All these camcorders I'm going to shoot them in full HD if possible, or as close as I can get to it. So let's get ready to do this test here. Yeah, and notice also the difference in between the sound, because not the sound, the audio, of course, because I will not have any external microphone for this test here. So yeah. Well, I thought I'd go ahead and try out something a little different when I'm actually doing this. And that's my Nikon, well, if you prefer to call it Nikon, S1000, no, sorry, Nikon Nikon S9100S. That's the Coolpix, by the way, the Nikon Coolpix S9100S. And this not to be mentioned by camcorder, but its possibility to make videos. And I just bought this camera maybe about 4 years ago, just to be able to have a backup camera for making photos and possibly making videos as well. I think it totally sucks in the video, even though I think it's full HD, or I don't think it's full HD, it's actually 720p. I'm sorry. So it's not good autofocusing. There is not very good with the lighting, not even in low light conditions. The audio actually sucks, which you can hear. And I have a window behind me, and that's just because I want to see its capability of focusing on me and not the window behind me. So I'm not I haven't seen the result yet, but I think this will totally suck. So let's dig into the next camcorder. Okay, so this is my Sony Handycam HDR SR12 camcorder that I bought perhaps 9 or 10 years ago. It's a very old camcorder, even though it's filming in full HD. The lens is not very good because it's not very good for low light conditions, and I need to be very far away from the camcorder to be able to make good videos. Right now I'm standing exactly 160 centimeters from the beginning, the camera lens, well, the camera, so to speak. And I have no additional lights, I have nothing, no external microphones. This is just the camcorder set up on a very shitty tripod that I had laying around in my garage for the past 4 or 5 years. So this is exactly what it looks like with this camcorder right here. And I don't think there is very much more to say. Let's go ahead and try out the other camcorder. I'm standing in a very exact spot right here as the camera before, and this is my Sony Handycam DCR SR SX30, sorry. This is a very old camcorder as well, and this camcorder is actually in the very low budget as possible. I think I paid kind of like 200 American dollars or something like that. In this case also I'm standing exactly 160 centimeters from the camcorder, and the tripod is exactly on the same spot and everything like that. No additional audio microphones or anything like that. I have in the settings for movie, I have it set to the highest possible. It's not full HD, but the highest possible. So I think this I feel a little bit like this camcorder is not possible to do any good job at all. Low light conditions, it totally sucks. Even in good light conditions, it totally sucks. And this camcorder is only supposed to be used for, you know, kind of like back in the 80s. Hey, it's a camcorder, it records, you know, make movies, okay? Even though it doesn't really bother about the video quality. So this camcorder is actually only going to be used for you know, documenting different types of stuff, and you don't need to be aware about the quality or even the audio or the video. So yeah, let's go to the next camcorder. This is my Canon Vixia or Legria Mini. So if you're living in the United States of America or overseas, so to speak, in that direction right over there, this is called the Canon Vixia Mini. And if you're living in Europe, this camera is called Canon Legria Mini. It has a huge super wide fisheye lens, as you can see. You can see my full body, and you can even see some of the ceiling right here and the concrete jungle, the concrete floor right over here. You can actually also see the most of my walls, and this is actually great for making wide angle movies, even though it does not have any focusing. The audio quality is actually too high, so it's possible to make some distortion in the audio, even though the audio isn't very loud. So, and its capability of making kind of like macro movies, that's not possible. So I think that this is a great vlogging camcorder, but it's not good for anything else. No long distance filming, there is no zooming, there is no nothing. So I'm exactly 160 centimeters away from the camcorder now, and you can see that you can see all of me and pretty much everything in this garage right here. And that kind of sucks for this kind of filming. But anyway, if I'm standing something like this, I'm standing possibly, let's see here, 30 centimeters away from the camcorder. I'm speaking exactly as high as I did before, and you can hear that the audio is kind of very high. So that is actually 5 of my the camcorder sources that I have. Well, 1, 2, 3, that's actually 4, sorry. That's 4 of the sources that I have. And this is the reason why I actually need a new camcorder. I don't need a camcorder, I think possibly a DSLR these days, because I think the DSLRs are actually taking over even the making of videos, possibly amateur videos and that kind of stuff, because I think that it's just as good as making videos as making photos these days. So I think that's what I'm about to get when I get the possibility to get in reach for a cheap DSLR. And meanwhile, I think I have to stick to this particular camcorder right here, even though I don't like it very much. It's too much fisheye for me. So yeah, this is just a little comparison video about these camcorders, and I just thought I'd go ahead and share that with you, so you know what to expect if you're thinking about getting a used camcorder or you know whatever. So yeah, until next time, take care now. Bye bye then. Can I get a cup of tea now or something? Oh yeah, okay. We're done? What? Oh, okay. Son of a bitches. Take care now.